The 500 trillion SP question is, how am I gonna do this? The perfect intro. I need it because I think I'm in trouble. Hello and welcome to episode 62 of Idol Slayer 100% Achievement Journey. Today we'll try to answer the 500 trillion SP question. I'll show you some numbers. I didn't calculate everything yet, I will as I'm building this video. But it doesn't look so great. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Let's check it out. Because this is going to be a difficult video, why don't we start with something easy? Achievements that were added. Maybe in the last update, I'm not so sure because I got confused in terms of which update we're on. But in the village, if I go there, I'll get 2 easy achievements and I'll get the opportunity to upgrade my weapon, therefore getting another achievement. So that's 3 of them. After all, this is an achievement journey, isn't it? Tend to forget that because they're getting really hard to get. So let's do this. Having a level 7 item gives me an achievement. I think the next one is probably level 10. And I have enough mats to upgrade it to level 8. So let's do it. And then there's an achievement for getting in the tavern for the first time and in the woods for the first time, which I went several times, but not since the update was out. Now I'll explain everything in terms of what I plan to do to make all those calculations, to have the answers I'm looking for, if I do have the answers. And I'll talk about a strange video that you might have seen on my channel. I'll explain what it is all about. Here's the easy achievements. Level 50 spear. I'm not sure why I'm showing this, I forgot, but I gained nothing. Anyways, oh yes, of course. Come on, weekly quest. That's my 5th weekly quest done, finally. You know I left for a while, so that explains why I'm so behind, doesn't really matter. What is it, 20 the maximum? So that's nothing, no problem. 221, what is it, trillion Ascension CPS bonus or something like that. Ninja, Cyclops, we'll talk about that very soon. Here you go, level 100 spear. And why not get some bonus souls? And there's one at 3.8 OD, I got it as well. Alright, so now I'm buying anything that costs below ODs, so anything that's in the STs, because I get 0.01% SP per equipment level. Everything counts, man. You'll see why. Okay, I'm not gonna get there. I'm gonna get into the hot desert. This is where we're gonna farm. Here I'm showing that I'm good to go. I have all the mats for Rage Pill. I'll explain how I will farm. And I'll talk about a conversation I had with GC Heroes. Thanks for your comment, by the way. He's a moderator, I believe, for the subreddit. And by the way, I think I'll post this on Reddit. I'm not a Reddit guy, and people don't seem to like me too much there. Tap Ninja, I put the giveaway that I had back then, and I had so much dislikes. People thought I was doing self-promotion or something. But anyways, I'll put it on the Reddit, this video. It's an important video because I'm at a crossroad here. How do I get 500 trillion? So right now, what are you watching? This is times 10, of course. It's 15-minute block of farming. After 15 minutes, I need a break. I can't take it anymore. I've been playing this for 2 years, and I find farming manually very boring. And all I can do is either get the Cyclops gain or farm manually. Now, I wanted to do 10 batches of 15 minutes, but what I did not realize is I'll run out of silver boxes. This will falsify the data a little bit, because if you farm non-stop, you run out of boxes. So we'll look at numbers and try to interpret them the best we can. This is not very scientific. I don't need to go into something extremely precise in terms of numbers, because you'll see right away that I'm maybe in some trouble. and I need advice. Oh, there's a poll I wanted to show you too. You know what? I'll edit the video on the fly. I'll put the poll later. I asked people. By the way, I'm done. That's 15 minutes that you just saw. I didn't have time to explain anything. Oh no. Oh, what a nightmare. Yeah, I'm showing 79 boxes. That won't be enough for my 10 runs. We'll see how many I do later. Okay, here, give me a few seconds just to figure out what I want to talk about, because it's something I want to show you. Okay, first of all, there's this. I was not in a rush. In fact, it had been completed for a while. It's only 5% bonus CPS, so I don't care. And I had again the chest hunt for weekly quest, which is perfect because I'm farming. The giant thing, I don't care about it. I'll do it eventually. The ninja, let's talk about the ninja. Is that what we're going to talk about? Remember last episode? Probably last episode, I said there's something about the ninja, but I gotta figure out what this little minion is about. Now, JC Rose said, if you don't spend anything, and JC Rose, please, if I say something that you didn't really say, correct me. We're gonna paraphrase what he said. He said, you know, if you don't spend anything, you just, I guess you don't really play, you just claim what the ninja gives you, and you don't spend, you're gonna make more and more money because it's based on, that's the part I didn't understand, how much money you have or something like that. That's the part I didn't understand. So what I did, I went to the description, okay, and I read it. Then I'll get, read it, you get it? Okay, that was pretty bad. Should I delete this? I don't know. Okay, 1% of my current ascension, max coin record per level, and I want to see matching numbers. I already understand what they mean by that. You see how fast I put this? I was so interrupted, so this is time. So there you go. Got rid of this thing. I need to do them, but I still don't like chest hunt. Okay, look, we'll match the numbers. I'm gonna look for my record of all time of how much money I ever hold in my hands. This is how the ninja works. He doesn't care how much you have right now. What's your all-time record in this ascension? And if you don't spend anything, your record goes up. See, 444 OD is my record. I can do better than this in past ascensions I had in the Indies, and I can do even better. See, 444, 44.4. So 10% of my record every day. So that's interesting. That could be an angle I could take. Well, I don't know. I mean, I get 0.01% bonus SP per equipment level. It doesn't seem very high. There's so many things I want to tell you all at once, but clips are coming too fast. But I'll have control very soon when we look at numbers, and I'll be able to stretch it out, okay? So what we're looking at here is I ran out of mats. And I found slime, but then I have to wait 38 minutes. Normally I would never do that, but I'm going to spend jewels of souls. I'll run out. I'm not going to show it to you, but I'll open Dragon X to get 5 more. So I can, once I get the roots, go back to the desert, okay? So I can do this test that I'm trying to do until I run out of silver boxes. It took me maybe 3 runs of 15 minutes, maybe 45 minutes to run out of mats. And, you know, I'll talk later about the method I'm using. This, look at the number below. You see this number? When I did a run where I would get no bonus at all, but if you look on the top right, 11.1 trillion, it's in increments of 100 billion, which is insane. So what I would do is write the number. Every time I see the number disappear, I would write it down every time I hit a giant or something like that. Chest hunt again, really? Great. But yeah, so that's what I would do. I'm going to show it to you after. Here's an achievement though, at least. That's why I'm showing it to you at normal speed. But yeah, I would write it down, and then I just 15 minutes, and then because it's really low numbers, and then I use a calculator. I'm gonna show you the numbers, okay? So that's without bonuses, nothing. I wanted to know what happens if you get nothing. Okay, look at this little effect. Now we have control. I can sit there and talk. I'll even loop this clip if I need to. What are we looking at? There's 5 runs that I did of 15 minutes each because I ran out of boxes. I wanted 10 runs. I don't need more. Let's talk about something GC Rose came up with that I never heard of before. It's called Wanderer's Path strategy. You can wiki it, but you know what? I was already doing it. What I'm doing, and you can read what the wiki says, you'll see that mostly matches at least. I go in the desert and I keep my rage mode and I farm. If I get a bonus multiplier, bonus SP, you know, of at least 30, but even 28 or something like that, 26, 28 is good enough. I wait and I see if I get a mega heart. If I do, I'm gonna burn rage mode and rage pills, and I'm gonna make a lot because I'm gonna kill with Wanderer's Path. I'm gonna kill those Anubis, whatever they call, the giants, and make tons of money. Look at run 3, 4 trillion an hour. You like that? That's a good number. We'll talk about this a bit later. So I do that. Another thing I do is if I find like if the next box is not a mega horde, I will use rage mode anyways and make, you know, you see I just skipped a key. Yeah, I didn't want to see any more chest hunts. I was trying just to put some background action as I was talking. So yeah, so what I do is no mega horde. I'm gonna use rage mode whenever I have a bonus in terms of extra XP, and I participate in all bonus stages. Now if you look at the numbers that you see here, what he was saying is you get between 0.5 and 2 trillion per hour with the method called Wanderer's Path, and when you read it you probably see that it's similar to what I do. Close enough at least, and if I say anything insane, please let me know in the comments. I'll issue correction, I don't care. But I mean the numbers match, but I have silver boxes. So it's not really a division by 2 that you have to do, because bonus stages have, because I have silver death, right? They have silver boxes. What I mean by this is the 4.24 trillion per hour, 1 trillion in 15 minutes, which is pretty good. 2 times, it happened twice in a row. I have 40 times soul and a mega horde. I use rage mode, boom, boom, boom. So I made insane amount, but without a silver box, I will get half the gains. So you don't really divide by 2, but I'll do it. So it would be 2 trillion an hour, 2.1 trillion an hour in my best run. First run will be 1 trillion an hour, second run 0.6, fourth run 0.7, fifth run 0.7. So he said between 0.5 and 2 trillion an hour, you can see. And the sample size is so small, and it's 15-minute runs, right? So I'm really close enough. Here's a problem, 4 trillion an hour. Let's say I have these marvelous runs all the time, every day. Well, 4 trillion an hour, 5 on, let's make it 4 just to make it easy. I need 500 trillion, that's 125 hours. I don't mind farming 125 hours. But if I make only 1 trillion an hour, that's 500 hours. Half a trillion an hour, that's 1,000 hours. Ouch. You know, and the Cyclops cannot do the job at 500 trillion. Look at no box at the complete bottom. 14 billion per hour if I get nothing. If I dodge boxes and I dodge keys and I just kill mobs in the desert, I get 14 billion per hour. So we got a problem. Now, by the way, something else I want to tell you, I'll take the opportunity here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Some of you might be coming from the ad. You saw this strange video. It's an ad for India. Nobody in India is watching my video, so it's a long shot. This whole YouTube thing is an experiment, so I ran an ad in India and a bunch of people visited my channel, so there might be new viewers, so welcome. Also, if you've been watching Idol Slayer for a while and other videos, and you haven't subscribed yet, it's a good time to do it, because making this video really was a pain, so I invite you to subscribe. Now, if you're brand new to the channel, well, you know, take your time and make sure that you like what you see before you subscribe, so I invite you to explore the channel. This is me farming for roots. Later in that clip, we're gonna have the ending of the video, but first, let's take a look at that poll. By the way, I really love this version of the song. the main team. Do you have the Stone of Rage right now? 289 votes, 8% say yes. I can't believe anybody would be bragging. This is anonymous, so I believe these numbers. I expected less than 5%, so please let me know in the comments, how did you do this? How did you do it? 500 trillion SP, you saw the numbers, how many hours it takes of farming. Did you really sit there for like 500 hours, 800 hours, whatever, and farm non-stop actively? Maybe you use auto-clicker, I'm not judging. You know, I just want to know though, because 8% seems high to me. Before we finish the video, I'm gonna show you how to properly farm mats. Look at the numbers. Mega hard combined with rage mode. 46, 51, let's go, 56, 60, 63 mats. Alright. So I don't know what to do. Please let me know in the comments, give me advice. By the way, I'm showing you what I plan to do in the future. So here I would go 1%, so double digit ODs, I would buy 50 of something. Right now I can't, but I can reach much higher numbers than 1.27 NDs. So these are the achievement 494 out of 530. Let's take a look. So all those, as GC Rose says, I can get with the ninja, with patience. I'll have to think about it. I mean, will I do it? Maybe. I don't know. It's possible. At least I'll get achievements with this achievement journey, and I'll be waiting for updates. That could be interesting, but it could take a while before I make a video, unless there's an update. I don't know. Your input will be very important in this video, more than usual. It's always important. Plus 13, I forgot about that. It's not plus 10, it's plus 13, the highest. These are all, I don't even have 100 chest hunts. I need 1,000 or something. Perfect chest hunt, I never got one since the achievements exist. You see me not moving? That's me thinking, oh, I forgot to input the poll in the video. So I went back and made a screenshot. Alright, let's keep going. So 20 weekly quests, as I said, so it's not bad. Those are advanced divinities, not divinities, but ascension upgrades. There's actually one I'm interested in when I ascend next episode. Alright, that's it. So I'm a bit discouraged about that 500 trillion. I don't know what to do exactly. I'll think about it. I'll read your comments. And yeah, I'll go on Reddit. Let's see what happens there. And yeah, thanks for watching. Really appreciate you checking out the channel for the newcomers. I hope you like this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.